Good morning, YouTube. Got you another little job today. Well, it's almost lunchtime. I've been doing a bunch of stuff this morning. So today's job is we're gonna be thinning out and weed whacking some of this ditch line that's behind this fence right here. And I'm just taking small stuff, deadfall. May take this. I'm gonna try to take this limb out, get it out of there. But I am just going to about right here, and I've done a little bit of work last year. I cleaned up some of this for the client. If the client wants me to go down into the ditch, this is kind of like an easement for the drainage, and city won't clean it up, or they would, but then they would have to do the whole thing. So the client wanted to just clean it up some for, you know, snakes and all that other stuff. So anyway, that is today's job. And then got a piece of equipment. I don't know if y'all have seen it yet, maybe, but I have planned on chipping all of this material, or all the small stuff anyway. And we're going to use the Chinese special PTO driven chipper on the 790. All I'm going to say is it works. That's all I got to say about that. Actually, I'll talk a little bit more about it later in the video when we start chipping, but it does the job. It's not the best, but it's going to help me get rid of this material a little bit easier, so I don't have to haul it off. Anyway, let me get my gear on and let's start cutting. I may put you on time lapse, maybe. So this front part I'm working on, it's got a lot of vines in it, and it's the hardest part. Once I get past it, everything else is going to be pretty simple. I'm just doing a bulk, just knockdown of this stuff. I'm not really getting too detailed with it, just making it a little bit more presentable. You may ask, well, why don't you put a mini X with a mulcher on it? Yes, it would work in this application. The problem is this right here. This riprap is all over in here, down in that bank and stuff, and that stuff is like a no for it, and you'll screw some stuff up. So everything on this has to be done by hand. So I'm just cleaning up the bases of the stuff and just cutting some of the vine down what I can reach. Nothing too crazy. I'll let it just die off. But anyway, I'm gonna take a little water Gatorade break and get back to it. So this tree right here, it's kind of the smallest of the bunch, and I want to knock it down because it's kind of leaning out this way towards the truck. But if I knock it down, I may end up hitting the branch off that dead one, and I may take that dead one out. I'll have to move my truck, but we'll see. Getting that far over wasn't the deal, just getting this side right here. But I want to clean up this area for the drainage, so it's just easier for the water to go through. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this high and let it fall. That'll give me enough room. So I gotta get the thing out of there. Well, these two, got them down pretty hard, leaning towards me over the roads. I had to back the truck up a little bit. This one's really, I don't know if y'all can see this. I don't know if y'all can see this pretty good, but this one's really not in the deal, because it's only supposed to go about midways. But I don't like how it's dead and it's leaning this. And you got a lot of people, families that walk and take their kids down here, and I just don't want to see something fall and break and hit somebody in the head and knock them out. So I think I'm just going to take some high stumps and just kind of drop these two. May drop that one right there. Actually, I'll cluster. These are dead, but I don't know. Them two are okay. These two bigger ones I may take them down too, just for safety. I may plunge it. Not sure. We'll see. Sure nobody's coming. Yeah, that one dropped pretty good. Busted out in the road. Had to make sure nobody was coming. I feel better. I'd rather it be down than somebody get hurt. I'll cut these stumps. Alright. So my debris pile's starting to get a little tall. And I just don't want to overload myself trying to chip everything. So I'm going to just go ahead and chip some stuff. Clean up my area and cut a little bit more, chip up, you know, rinse and repeat. So this chipper, PTO driven, it is so this chipper is like one of those Chinese specials. It's a little bit better than the wish.com ones, but it does have some good stuff on it. It does have a feed roller. It could take up to 6 inches, but I push it about 5 or smaller. So because the tractor's a 30 horse and I just kind of don't want to bog it down too much. So it will take bigger stuff. I just got to go smaller chunks. But anyway, yeah, so it's got a belt driven feed roller that is ran off a pulley off the PTO, and then I only have a fixed chute, so I can only do it one way, and I want to shoot all my clippings into the ditch because it's just biodegradable and natural material, so good stuff for it. Anyway, I've done some things to it. I've kind of grinded down my teeth on the roller, kind of give it some more grip. I did replace my springs for my downward pressure just to help kind of grip some stuff. This roller bar, which kind of when I press down it lifts up the roller, helps me get the bigger ends in there. It was a hollow pipe and it broke right here, so I put a piece of, I don't know, 1/2 inch 3/4 inch steel rod, welded it on there. Man, it has done great. So I can't talk a whole lot while I'm chipping, so I'm just gonna film just a little bit of this, and I'll let you watch just a little bit of stuff. So I'll put you over here in the shade. gonna take the wood cut blade and kind of knock down some more of this, and probably clean up around these trees a little bit better. And that's gonna be about it, guys. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm not gonna bore you with all the little nitpicking stuff. I do need to clean up this area really good. This focus right here is the most important. So so I didn't have a whole lot of room with the tractor to kind of get the flail mower in there, and then I got a vine or something wrapped up around the drum, so I had to take about 2 or 3 minutes to get that unwound. I really can't. I would love to get all this right here, but it's so steep and there's stumps there, and I just can't really grind it down. Can't go around the backside because the ditch kind of drops down. It gets really iffy. So I'm trying to take the tractor through here. This is not too narrow. It's just too dangerous. I would love to, but it is what it is. It helped a little bit. All right, got her done. This is not a beautification cleanup job. This is just cutting the bulk of the stuff down and making it look presentable. So the customer doesn't want to put too much time in it, so I'm at my time limit, and that we agreed to, and this is it. Anyway, just needed to really get the overgrowth off the fence line and then clean up this little front area up. Most of my time was there, but anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe to the channel if you want to, and let me know what you think. But anyway, see y'all on the next job. Peace.